Oof, we should officially be live. Let's give it a little bit of time. Let's give it a little bit of seconds. Oof, that should look good. Yes, that should look good. Yes, as a matter of fact, let's put this head in the middle. Put that in the middle. Put this over here. Boom. And let's put, yes, the whiskey of the stream. This is Penelope, the Rumba Reserve, the Havana. We're going to be talking about this. We're going to be reviewing it for all of you. You guys know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes. We're number one. It is currently about 5:15 for all of you watching. I am from Florida. I am from the USA. And today, I am addicted. Man, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to teriyaki chicken. I'm going to show you how to make some teriyaki chicken. And for some of you, I know this is your first time maybe watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button, but don't forget, for some of you, like the first one in the chat room, first one in the chat room, yes. Let's say it like this. Diablo! He's making some chicken. Yes. I'm making some chicken today. So for all of you, I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. But the first things first. The stream, if you don't know already, this channel is dedicated to whiskey. With whiskey, we add a good amount of food on the live streams so that you can learn a little bit how to cook. But we do review mainly our whiskeys. I love whiskey, okay? I love whiskey. And for all of you, if you see the content that we do, you go check it out. You should get into whiskey, of course. But remember, drink lightly. Drink lightly because you want to be able to drink your whiskey for a good amount of time. You don't want to buy a whiskey and drink it all in a week. You understand what I mean? Anyways, for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, talk about some of the whiskeys we're going to probably be showing. Angel's Envy, Kentucky Straight, yes. Most of these, all of these, really. They're beautiful bottles. Are they good? Well, I'll tell you. Also, shout out to all our Americans, all our veterans, yes. I'm putting this one. This is a 2023, and you see all the veterans right here. You're going to see them. Boom. Let me show you. There is our veterans. Shout out to all our veterans. If you're an American, don't forget to give a shout out in the chat room. Okay, and the Whiskey of the Stream. Yes, Whiskey of the Stream, Penelope, Havana edition. This is not a regular one. This is one that I want to show you. This is 101.8 proof. While everybody on YouTube has a lower proof one, this is the one that I officially have to say we have to put this on the stream, and that's what we're doing. 101.8 proof. I don't think anybody has ever done a review on this on YouTube. It's going to be the first review, right? Blackened. What am I going to say about Blackened? Somebody says yesterday Blackened. I couldn't find my other one. My other one's somewhere in the house. But this Blackened, it does pack a punch. This is a port wine cask finished, and it's going to be packing a huge punch. One of the most popular whiskeys in all of the USA. We're going to put it on the stream. Yes, Eagle Rare 10-year. Once I finish this one, I'll open up one of my many bottles that I have. I think I have about 8 of these. So I will be opening up a backup. But we're not going to drink it all today, right? We're drinking some of these, but I'm addicted, man. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to chicken teriyaki. I'm addicted to chicken teriyaki. I'm gonna show you the price. These are boneless chicken thighs. You see the price. You see what I paid? Yes, boneless chicken thighs. And the other one, they go. 2025, $10 for almost 2 pounds of chicken. And they go, shout out to Publix. If you ever come to Florida, Publix is a place to go to. Anyways, we have this here. And you're probably wondering, What are you gonna season? If you like teriyaki, why you got no teriyaki out here? I'll tell you exactly why. On the seasoning on this stream, we're gonna be using Chicka Bam Bam. Yes, from Fire and Smoke Society. Chicka Bam Bam to give it a little bit of spiciness. We need a little bit of spiciness because the teriyaki will sweeten it up. So we're gonna put a little bit of that spicy Chicka Bam Bam, and to give it a little bit of a, we gotta give it a little bit of. Kinder is a prime steak. Put a little drizzle on here. Why? Because I like that black garlic. That black garlic makes it tough and rough. Tough and rough, and around the edge is really good. So, for all of you, we're going to start to unpack this. But before we unpack this, ooh, we kind of got to drink a whiskey, right? What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can pick one of these out here. By the way, let's make sure the light's working. I think the light's good, yes. All right, let's unpack one of these. Before we unpack one of these, let me clean my palette real quick. I hope you guys can see. Do we have a light on here? Yes, we do. All right, if you guys need another light, you let me know. Let's unpack this chicken because I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Diablo! These chickens are small as heck. Little pollito, somebody says, very true. These things are small as heck. I thought they were bigger, man. Diablo, demonio. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at this. Little baby pieces. Well, now I know that Publix has little pieces. Again, this is okay. This is okay because I'm gonna be putting in my and we're gonna be making teriyaki chicken. I'm addicted to teriyaki chicken. Yes. Anyways, first things first. I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to turn them. We're gonna try to turn them so that the backside, just so you can see the backside first. You gotta make sure. Okay, so there's two sides. The easy going side and then the back side. Try to flip it on the back side. That way it can get all that olive oil. We're going to put some olive oil on here. All right. And we're going to drink the first whiskey of the stream. All right. So here we go. We're going to put this over here. We're just going to flip them. All right. Looks good. Looks good. Hit that like button if you like the stream. Don't forget to subscribe. Looks good. All right. So We're going to drink a whiskey. First whiskey of the stream will be. First off, I need to close this. Here. Let's close this out. All right, first whiskey of the stream will be. Let's see. What's the first whiskey of the stream? Let's see. What's the first whiskey of the stream? Shout out to all of you. Don't forget to subscribe here in the corner. And hit that like button. Let's see. First whiskey of the stream. Oh, man. I need a drink. I need to drink Angel's Envy. Let's drink Angel's Envy. The first whiskey of the stream. Angel's Envy. Let's do that. So here we go. Beautiful presentation. A lot of people like this. This is not the best whiskey of Kentucky, but it's one of the easy-going whiskeys that you can use for cocktails. So let's pop this open. Let's put it in our glass. So here we go for my chat room. Reaper Crew, it is officially. Today is Tuesday. I believe it's November something. Shout out to all of you. We're living in 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And if you don't know how to drink, I'm going to show you. When you drink a whiskey, pour yourself a little bit because you could always go back for seconds. Also, if you just coat the glass just a tad bit, just like I'm doing it, look at that, I'm coating the glass. Your glass will get a good little icky kind of a feel on the walls. That's okay. What happens, the aromas of that whiskey will stick on to this Glencairn. That's what this is called, the Glencairn. And the Glencairn will allow you to smell it a little bit better just because the walls are right there, clingy on that sticky icky. Yes. So, now what you're going to do is you're just going to put it on your nose. You don't have to put it too far into your nose. You don't want to dip your nose all the way in that you touch that brown, you know what I mean? So we're just going to dip your nose a little bit. Some of you know what that means. Don't dip that nose too far in because you don't want to touch that brown. All right, let's nose it out again. Very legendary on this nose. Brown sugars, nice caramels. Let's see, brown sugars, caramels. You get a little bit of that port wine cast, which is almost like almost like a tingent, kind of a grapey kind of a. Ooh, is there a little mosquito here? Ooh, if I get a little mosquito biting me, it's game over. I got allergies. Anyways, here we go for all of you. Really beautiful. And here we go. Let's drink this up. This is low proof. If you haven't already realized it, the proofing on this one is 86.6 proof. We're starting with the lower end one, all right? You could buy those at the stores. Now, do I recommend it? Well, if you're new, it's all right. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Honestly, let me just say this. It has a certain kind of a oak presence that's a little bit sweeter and a little bit of a bite, almost like a grape bite. But I'm not going to say grape. It has like a tannic kind of a taste because of the oak. It is finished in port wine casks, so it has almost that leftover port wine on the wood, and it allows you to get a little bit more flavor on the end. So for some of you, you're going to drink this and you're going to say, well, this has sugar. It doesn't have sugar. It just has notes of brown sugar, but there's no sugar in any of these whiskeys. It's a beautiful thing about this. No sugar in any of these whiskeys. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. One more time. Let's drink this up. That's a doozy. Anyways, for all of you, extra virgin olive oil, we're going to be using this. Let's start putting this on here. Let's flip this on here. Extra virgin olive oil. Good amount. Now, when it comes to chicken, you want to put a good amount of extra virgin olive oil. This is the best olive oil you can get. Make sure to get yourself some when you're doing some teriyaki chicken. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to teriyaki chicken. Ooh, I'm addicted. All right, here we go. Let's just put this a little bit lower so you guys can see. Now, for some of you that drink whiskey, you're going to start to realize that there's a certain taste that leaves on your tongue. It just stays on your tongue. It stays on your tongue. It stays on your lips. Stays in your teeth. So if you can hear me with my lips, it's because I'm still flavoring it. There's still a little strong oak presence of that bourbon, and it's really, really good. I'm not going to say that this Angel's Envy is the best, but when it's the first whiskey of the day, it does impact your flavors and your taste buds. And I do have it mainly on my taste bud. There you go, Angel's Envy. Beautiful bottle. Again, beautiful bottle. Now, for the older folks, if you're an older folk, 68 years old, 50-something years old, this might be a good one for you because it's 86.6 proof. It's one of the lower proof whiskeys out there, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to flip this, okay? We're going to flip this around just a little bit. All right, so let's start flipping this just a little bit. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Here in the corner, shout out to all of you. Hit that like button. And remember, we're trying to go a little bit early on the streams. I'm trying to go a little bit earlier, usually, because now the time change has changed. And the sun goes down quicker. So I kind of want to change my eating habits a little bit. And I hope you guys understand that. I do know many of you are working. And that's all right. You can tune in the car when you're driving from work. So we're going to flip this. We have this going. This looks good. Looks good, looks good. I'm trying to compete with the bird. Real hard to compete with a bird. But you know what? We have a bird over here. This birdie bird. I'm addicted to teriyaki chicken. Now, for all of you, we're going to tell you exactly what you have to do when you're doing teriyaki chicken. I'm explaining to you exactly what you need to do. But you have to tune in right now real hard because I am officially about to drink something I need to drink. I want to drink this already. This is Penelope. The Havana. There's a Penelope, the Havana. It's called the Rumba Reserve. Now, for some of you that don't know about this is a Penelope release that many people love. I never loved any of the releases that they have had. They have all been super sweet. Now, before I say any more negative things, let me just start by saying this is one of the most popular in the USA, one of the most popular, hard to find allocated bottles that you can probably look for, and you might say, wow, I gotta get it just because I love the color of Miami. Havana, purple, blue, cobalt blue, it's a beautiful bottle. Beautiful bottle. I've seen this for $300, $200. I've seen them for crazy prices. $350. I've seen them for crazy prices. But here's the thing. On this channel, I'm transparent with you, and I tell you exactly why you shouldn't buy it or why you should buy it. And I want to make sure that you understand that that is something that is just revolves around this. There's no point in doing content to fool other people. If you do content to fool other people, well, you're not a content creator. You're a phony. You're a phony and you're a scammer, right? So we don't want to associate with anybody out there that is phony or a scammer because that's just not what we do. So now that I said that, I will say a lot of people on YouTube like this. A ton of people like this. Does that mean I will like it? Will that mean I will tell you to buy this? Again, this is the only review on YouTube currently. This is 101.8 proof. The other one that you've seen the review of was 93, or I think it was 94 proof, a lower proof. Anyways, the point of the matter is, there you go. There's the presentation. Beautiful presentation. Okay, so we're going to drink that soon. The stream has revolved around this. I haven't made a video about this yet. I'll make a video about this tomorrow. But I have to be transparent, and I want to make sure that all my whiskey, I want to make sure that all my whiskey, right? I want to make sure all my whiskey people understand that, right? You guys already know we got to make sure that we are going to be doing this, and we're going to be reviewing it, okay? So for all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Let's start by seasoning our meat. First thing we need to do is we need to put a little bit of kinders. Let's put a little bit of kinders. I like to put a little bit of garlic. So let's put a little bit of garlic. This is my kind of garlic. There you go. Just a tad bit of that garlic. Has black garlic. I like this a lot. This is one of my favorite just replacements for anything. Anything. Salt, pepper, garlic. I just like to put that. Now comes the part. If you want to do teriyaki chicken, you want to make it a little bit spicy. Okay, so this chicken, we're going to make a little bit spicy. We're going to use Chicka Bam Bam, and this is going to get a little bit red. You're going to see. But make sure before you do it, you shake it around. Do me a favor, hit that like button. If you don't know how to hit the like button, if you're watching from your phone, tap the phone a couple times. Now, why do you need sweet and salty? Because salty and salty, it's salty and ooh, wait a minute, I'm gonna sneeze if I do this too much. I'm gonna sneeze if I do this too much. If I do this too much, I'm gonna sneeze, so I gotta make sure that the wind is not blowing. Whoa, that wind blowing, and we're gonna sneeze like a chimney. We're gonna put this over here. All right, so currently, we need to put another whiskey on here, right? On deck, on deck. Let's put another whiskey on deck. And what I'm going to put, currently, what I want to put is, I kind of want to taste Eagle Rare before I go and try. Let's do the Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare, okay, 10 years before I try the Penelope Havana. A little bit of, woo! A little bit of that Eagle Rare. A little bit of that Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare. Here we go. A little bit of that Eagle Rare right there. Boom, boom. Here we go. Let's move us around. We're going to put this over here. Boom. You already know what time it is, yes? Here we go. Let's nose out. You see, this is a perfect nose. You can't beat this. This is a perfect nose. Perfect nose. Has a sweet, almost like a Buffalo Trace, legendary Buffalo Trace oak note. It does have everything you want in a Kentucky straight bourbon. Let me start flipping this. And the one thing about that, it's that it's not too pungent on that nose. It's really honestly perfect. This is why a lot of people go for that Eagle Rare 10 year, because it's really 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? 10 out of 10. So let's start flipping some of this. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure of it. And if you need to cut any kind of fat, you cut any fat you need to. Remember, some of this fat will cause a little bit of flare-up, so be careful with that. It will cause a little flare-up. Here we go. Eagle Rare 10 year. Yes, this is one of a kind, one of a kind. Let me see. Boom. Did I kill it? No, I didn't. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Eagle Rare 10 year. You can't go wrong with this. I'm sorry to say, I don't think that this is going to beat that. This is honestly perfect, perfect, perfect. This is as perfect as it could get. 10 years. Now, if you want to know the years on this one, I believe this is up to 5 years. Last I remember is about to 5 years. But you don't have to quote me on that one. We don't really... I don't do research about the whiskeys. We drink them, we review them, okay? So for all of you, you could do your research on the Penelope Havana. I believe it should be about 5 years. It could be 6 years, but definitely, definitely. If they're putting out products like this, I'm going to say 5 years. About 5 years. I'm going to give or take 5 years. But wait a minute. You don't want too much of that presence on that maple syrup. So let me show you this before we do this. Let me show you this before we do this. Okay, so it says here, straight bourbon whiskey, finished in maple syrup and rum barrels. Double cast finish, which that gives it that sweetness. I did tell you that I didn't want to buy this previously because it was just too sweet. But now they upped up the proofing. I don't know if any of you are going to be able to get this, but if you do get it, we're going to review it now. Again, here we go. Let's drink this up. Let's drink this up. And for all of you, again, prices of some of these. This one's going for about. It's going crazy. There's crazy prices for this one. I've seen this one for up to $100. Eagle Rare for up to $100, $90. MSRP should be $45.99. New MSRP should be $45.99. This one should be about close to $100. Close to $100. MSRP should be about $89.99. I don't remember the price on that one. And you can't quote me on this one either because I don't remember the price. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, $60, but I could be wrong. Okay, so here we go. Let's drink the rest of this Eagle Rare 10-year, and I'm going to do a review on the Penelope. Let's drink the rest of this. Cheers, cheers, all of you. Cheers to the chat room. We're going to do the review on the Penelope right now. I'm addicted to teriyaki chicken. I'm about to cook you some. So let's put some nice amount of garlic here. You don't want to overdo just one layer. Don't overdo the garlic. All right, no. Don't overdo the garlic. I'm addicted to teriyaki chicken. Okay, so I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm doing it this way because you need to know. Anyways, chicka-licka bam bam. Here we go. Let's finish this off. Make sure the wind's not hidden because if not, I'm going to sneeze. There we go. Beautiful. Looks good. Now, don't overdo it with this one. This should be a good layer. As long as you cover it all, it should be good. So again, boom. And another one. You saw the other one. So let's put that away. Oof, let's put that away. Good. Now what you want to do is you're going to flip it. Okay, just flip it one time. One time flip and that's it. One time flip and it should be good. Make sure that olive oil's in there. This looks like rabbit, doesn't it? This looks like rabbit. Look at that. This doesn't look like a rabbit. I had rabbit one time in Memphis, Tennessee. Rabbit tastes. It tastes like, I remember, it tastes like salty chicken. I think that's what it. I think I remember that correctly. Salty chicken. If somebody could tell me, rabbit. I think last time I had that one was Memphis, Tennessee. I think it tasted like salty chicken. I think it was that. I think that's what I tasted last time when I had that rabbit in Memphis, Tennessee. Anyways, we're going to review the one whiskey I'm looking forward to. So what we're going to do is we're just going to clean this off. Let's top us off a little bit. Somebody said a little bit of deer. We've had rabbit on the stream. Have we? I think did I make rabbit on the stream? Here we go, for all of you. Clean it out. Now it's time for me to clean it out because we're going to get serious on here. All right, so let's clean these walls. I'm going to drink this, by the way. All right, let's clean my palate. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Let's make a name for ourselves. This is officially the first ever review on YouTube when it comes to Penelope Havana 1.0. 1/8 proof. This is the Rumba Reserve. They like to do the R's. The Hispanics like to roll the R's. Rumba. It's how they like to do it. The point of the matter is, yes, I don't do no Rumba. I ain't about to dance, but we about to pour it up. So for all of you, first review on YouTube. Is this worth it? Do you save your money? Should you buy this? I will tell you exactly what I think of this. And I'm going to be honest as can be. Honest like a kid that just got stung with the bee. Maybe I didn't flow that one right. Here we go, Penelope. You know what they say. You know what they say. There is a saying that goes, the booze always come from the cheaper seats. Yes, yes. Let's put this. I like that saying. I like that saying. The booze always come from the cheaper seats. I like that saying. Anyways, here we go. We're about to light this up. So again, Penelope, first review, and the most honest review. It's a domino effect if I say a review about this because at the end of the day, people will copy and they will say the same thing. So I have to be positive as can be. If I'm negative because it's a negative bottle and I just wasted my money. All right, so here we go. First off, remember this is supposed to be sweet. Is the more proofing on this bottle, the more points on this bottle make it more sweet and less desirable? We're going to see. Here you go. Listen to this now. Man, oh man. A ton of fruits. This almost smells like if I'm smelling like, it almost smells like a mix of breakfast pancakes, right? Breakfast pancakes, and you just had rum. It's honestly a mix of that. If I can explain to you what that means, Thanksgiving sometimes for some of you, if you don't know, Thanksgiving you get a good breakfast, right? But if you're already pre-gaming, and I've done this before, okay? Sometimes you could put some rum and ice in a party with some Coke. Sometimes a party that you go to doesn't have any liquor, but they have rum. So what they do is they put ice, okay, ice and Coca-Cola and rum. They put a little bit of rum. So you have a little bit of that in your system, and every time you talk, you're starting to get that sweet, almost like that sweet, fruity vibe of that rum. And I'm smelling this, and it honestly has that super sweet vibe. It doesn't have that nasty. There's some rums that are super dark and nasty. It doesn't have that. Remember, this is a whiskey. This is a whiskey. But I can honestly say it kind of smells like a mix of sugar, powdered sugar, maple syrup on pancakes with some Coca-Cola and rum. Now that might not be a good mix. I'm kind of scared to drink this. Might not be a good mix. Now, for some of you wanting to know why this is not open, I just popped it open. Why this and that? I popped this open in the car. Okay. Before I bought backup for this just in case. But when you're drinking it in the car, maybe in the parking lot just to try it out, I took a little sip. It's not going to be the same feeling as having it in a Glencairn. So I just want to be transparent with also all of you. I did try it out in the car just to get backup, just in case. I liked it, but I was kind of in the fence. So I'm just going to give you a spoiler right now before I even drink this. But it does have a super strong, sweet aroma. Again, those are the perfect. That's the perfect thing I could tell you. Like Coca-Cola with rum, and somebody just gave you some pancakes with some powdered sugar with some maple syrup. That's exactly what I'm smelling. Anyways, here we go. First ever review on YouTube. 101.8 Havana. The Rumba. Rumba Reserve Penelope. Is it good? Is it bad? Am I wasting my time talking about this? Maybe I'm wasting my time. 50.9% ABV. Here we go. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you want to know if this is a good bottle. I haven't got a super chat today. Does it mean that some of you don't like chicken? Maybe you're allergic to chicken. Maybe that's what it is. I'm addicted to chicken. So I'm going to show you how to make teriyaki chicken, but let me do this. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. I can't wait to drink this. Cheers, all of you. That is very weird. That is very weird. That is so weird. I have pineapple, maple syrup, sugar. This tastes like a cocktail. I don't know if that's even good. If it tastes like a cocktail, it's so sweet. The oak note is insanely just. It's not even. It's just sweetness on that rum finish and that maple syrup cans that they probably used. I'm gonna be honest. I have a feeling that they used, just by tasting this maple syrup finished. Maybe they used Canadian. I'm not going to tell you over here. Maybe they use Canadian barrels. Maybe that's what they use, Canadian barrels. I do know the Canadians like to use barrels that are like maple syrup full. Or they probably went to, what's other place? I think it's, there's one other distillery, which I don't think they would have got it for that distillery. I think they did get a Canadian barrel to get that, almost that maple syrup kind of a feel on that whiskey. I'm going to say this right now, very sweet. I thought that the proofing now, if you could tell right now, I'm blown away by how sweet it is. The proofing had gone up 101.8. Okay, previously to this, it was a little bit thin. Previously to this, it's not super thin, but it was very thin. Now you can kind of tell how thick it is. It's a little bit thicker than before. The proofing, it's perfect 101. I don't expect this to be a higher proofing. If it was a higher proofing, I wouldn't buy this. I don't think I would buy this. It would be higher proofing because too sweet and higher proofing, and just knowing this is going to be insanely sweet might not be the thing. Now, what this reminds me of currently, I'm going to take a second sip. I'll tell you exactly what it reminds me of. Is it a good thing what I'm about to say, or is it a bad thing? You're going to see. Again, beautiful bottle, hugely beautiful bottle, about $100. Let's drink this out. It just reminds me of a cocktail. I'm just going to say this off the rip. This reminds me of our products, the finished products that Barrel Bourbon has. Barrel Bourbon has two finished products I can say is very close to this. And we're not going to say that it's finished in rum cask and maple syrup. This reminds me of a cocktail, but the only whiskey out there, there's two whiskeys out there, reminds me of the Seagrass. There's a Barrel Bourbon Seagrass and the Dovetail. There's the two whiskeys that it reminds me of because it's so sweet. The sweetness on here is honestly way too sweet. I can't really honestly say for some of you that I can completely brainwash you and say, go buy this. I'm going to have to say right now, currently, I'm going to pour myself again. I am not really looking to tell you that this is the best whiskey that they have ever put out. Is this the sweetest whiskey on the market? You know what? There's a lot of other sweet whiskeys on the market, but this is going to be classified as one of the most sweetest whiskeys literally ever made. Humans have ever made. It is honestly super sweet. Let me nose it out one more time. The nose hasn't got any crazier. Again, just same thing I'm telling you. Repeating. I honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna say this. We have we got a bunch. We have 100 people watching. Look, at this point, this is so sweet. I might have to eat some ass, okay, to get some saltiness or something. I might have to eat some booty to get some saltiness. I don't know what the heck is going on. This is so sweet. It is beyond sweet. I'm not a booty eater. I'm not a 69 dude. But I'm going to say right now for all of you, this is honestly, it needs a little bit of salt on here. It needs a little bit of something. Yes, if you don't know Cuban cigars, yes, they're beautiful. But remember, this has nothing to do with a Cuban cigar. Just because it says Havana, it doesn't have nothing to do with a Cuban cigar, but they try to revolve it around that Cuban Havana kind of a style. Because in Cuba, in Cuba, their drink is rum. In Cuba, they make the best rum ever. You wouldn't even know because you probably wouldn't even try it. But for the Cuban rum, there's two flavors that stand out to me in the Cuban rum: a strong fruit note and a vanilla. And this doesn't, to me, I can't find a vanilla on here right now. I'm just honestly straight up telling you, I can't find a vanilla on here, but I can find that fruitiness. I can find that fruitiness. I can find sweet, almost like, think of a caramel with sugar on it. Think of caramel with sugar on it, man. I don't know if I'm going to say I'm going to like the second dip. Currently, right now, this is a negative review. I'm going to say this. I'm straight up going to tell you. And I'm sad to say that this is a negative review currently right now, and I have have a second have a second bottle. This is a negative review right now. Anyways, can we make this better? Of course we can. But again, if you're not a fan of that whiskey that I did tell you about, the Seagrass Barrel Bourbon, if you're not a fan of the Dovetail Barrel Bourbon, you will not be a fan of this at all. If you're not a fan of there's another sweet whiskey. Some of you probably, I can't think of a sweeter whiskey than this. Honestly, I think I posted some of the sweet ones today. 19, what is it? 1972. The wheat. What is it? The wheat. What is it? I posted it up today. That one tastes like a sugar cookie, but this has nothing close to that. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're gonna start to cook, but here we go. We're gonna keep on reviewing this. Here we go. I get a little bit of cinnamon on here. I think the cinnamon is helping out a little bit. I'm getting just a tad bit of cinnamon. Beautiful amount of cinnamon. Wow. I didn't get that initially. And as a matter of fact, not wow. Wait, not wow. Oh, I have a super sweet, almost fruitiness that just comes through. Oh, and the maple syrup is just so sweet. It's almost like, man, they just put it's like this bottle has sugar in it. This has no sugar, by the way. Has no sugar, but it's almost like they put sugar in this. Man, that is so sweet. When I say I would rather have some ass right now or eat something that has sugar, I'm not joking. This is very sweet. I am. I am blown away how sweet it is, but I'm currently going to tell you if you want something sweet, that is the sweetest whiskey on the market officially. There's no other whiskey that is sweeter than that. That is honestly the most sweetest whiskey. I've honestly can say that I personally thought that when I sold this for 101, I sold this with 101, you see, 101 proof, 101.8 proof. Lord heavens, I'm about to make some teriyaki chicken because I'm addicted. Let me make it with a little bit of sweetness, right? So salty, sweet, what a good combination. I'm just going to say, I can't eat this raw, but I want to eat this raw because I need some saltiness, man. I need some spiciness. So, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to say this. For some of you, let me just give you the verdict. This is a complete pass, okay? Don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the trend. This is a complete pass. Can we make it better? Oof, we're going to see. I need to make this better, okay? I need to make this better, and I feel bad. I feel bad for some of you that you guys been waiting. Some of you been waiting for me to review this, and I'm telling you, it's good, but it's not worth you going out there and spending $300 or $250 on this bottle just because you think it says Havana. If you're Cuban and you think it's amazing, you can buy yourself a rum that's like $40. I think you might have a better experience like that. This is not something you want to spend $300, $200, 250 or even 150 bucks. I wouldn't even tell you to spend $100 on this, okay? I'm just going to say it right now, and I'm going to be honest because I want to make sure you guys save money. I need to make this better. How can I make this better? Let's make it better. Now, for any Cuban that sees this bottle, they buy it instantly. But there's going to be huge regrets on this. Let's make this better. Let's make this better. Shout out to all of you watching. Thank you so much for being part of the stream. Don't forget to hit the like button. We haven't got a super chat today. I'm never going to cook chicken again. I'm never cooking the chicken again. My addiction is going to stay with me. My addiction is going to stay with me. Some of you haven't sent super chats. Lord heavens, we need a savior out here. We've been undefeated. We've been undefeated. But today, we go defeated, maybe. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. Okay, let's make this better. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Oof, we're number one. Okay, first off, to make this better, what did I just say? This tastes like a cocktail, man. This tastes like a cocktail. Oh, Jay just saved the day. I'm like Garfield. I'm like Garfield on the edge of the roof. I just ate some fries and I'm about to fall out of the roof, but somebody saved me. And who that is Jay. Thank you so much, Jay. Jay, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. He just saved the stream just now. Ooh, I was just starting to think nobody liked teriyaki chicken. Okay, for some of you, I'm gonna tell you teriyaki chicken why I'm doing it this way and why you should do it. Point of the matter is, Jay, if you find this bottle, Jay, this goes for Jay. Shh, 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 shh. For all of you, Jay, don't buy this bottle unless you really like something sweet. All right? Last time I had something super sweet on my lips was donuts. And even the donuts that I've had weren't as sweet as this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this over here. Shout out to also, by the way, Jay, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this, we're going to another super chat. Put this right here. Okay, there you go. We're going to put this right here. Boom. We're going to put a little bit more. But currently, I need to make this better. Jay, thank you so much. It says whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Over here also, Ryan Quinn. Thank you so much, Ryan Quinn, for being a part of the stream. I do know Ryan Quinn has lots of work, and I appreciate him tuning in. Ryan Quinn, one of our great subscribers and members and moderator. Thank you so much. Not chicken. He says not chicken. Yes, not chicken. Teriyaki chicken. I'm about to make some teriyaki chicken today. By the way, I'm going to tell you why this is teriyaki chicken. We're going to say it. Okay, first you need to do this, okay? Shout out to Ryan, Quinn, and Jay. We have a lot of people watching. Huge shout out to all of you watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe here in the corner. Anyways, first thing you need to do, all right? There's a lot of people that have birds out here, man. It's crazy. First thing you need to do, we're gonna put some ice. Just a little bit of ice. Don't go too crazy on the ice, okay? Okay? Champions have never won championships with ice, okay? So don't put it all the way, all right? Put a good amount, but don't put a lot. All right, we're gonna make this a winner. We're gonna make this a winner. How are we gonna make this a winner? You're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit more Penelope. Havana is 101. Just a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Now, lowering the proofing on this is going to make it better. Well, it shouldn't be better. It's supposed to be better when it's more proof. More proof. So we're going to see. I hope all the Cubans that are watching this stream, I know we have a lot of Americans, but I hope all the Cubans that are watching this stream take note, because when it comes to whiskey, a lot of Cubans like to put ice in here. This might be it. This might be it. Okay, this might be it. I'm living in the La Yuma. That's what they say. The Cubans say the La Yuma. Anyways, Havana. Here we go. We're going to put this over here. Let's see. Does it taste better with ice? And if it doesn't taste better with ice, I'm going to give you the real deal way for it to taste. By the way, we got a chicken here. Shout out to the chickies. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Here we go. Let's see. This is a cocktail. I'm sorry to say, I'm drinking a cocktail. I don't know what anybody ever says. If you are watching any review on this, because this is, nobody on YouTube has this. This is the first time you ever see it. Okay? 101.8 proof. You're drinking a cocktail. Who's going to like this? If you like a Manhattan, sweet Manhattan, you're going to like this. If you like an old fashioned, you're going to like this with ice. With ice. If you like a whiskey sour, you're not going to like this. I'm just saying this. You're not going to like it. If you like a whiskey sour, you're not going to like this. The people who are going to like this are the people that like a Manhattan or an old fashioned. Or if you're one of those guys that like to have old fashioned or Manhattan with a cigar, with a stogie. With a stogie, this is the whiskey to have, but you have to put ice. Okay, you have to put ice because it's just too sweet. It's too sweet, my man. It's like a girl that just came up to you and kissed you, and she said, you taste that? I taste what? Yeah, you taste that? And you're like, whoa. Well, you got that deep voice. Anyway, the point of the matter is, too spicy, not too spicy. I wish this had a little bit of spice in it. Let's drink this up. It's too sweet, man. This is too sweet. We're gonna have to. I'm sorry to say, this is horrendously sweet. If what kind of cigar would I have with this? I couldn't have a Maduro with this. A Maduro, it would ruin the Maduro cigar. A nice Habano. If you have a Habano cigar, it would go good. All right, let's fix this up. How are we gonna fix this? You already know what time it is. Let's fix this up. Just like the Cubans do, put a little bit of Coca-Cola with that rum. This is not rum, this is whiskey. It's just, man, what a horrendous release. How are you not going to put something to... Well, anyways, here we go. Let's see. Shout out to the 100 people watching. Here we go. Shout out to 100 people watching. Don't forget to subscribe for some of you that are new. All right, here we go. Let's drink this up. Last week we had 5,000. Last night, yesterday, we had about 6,000 people watching. 6,000 people watching. The other day, I think it was close to 8,000 people watching. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Man, you put some Coke in there. Oof. All this is missing, which I don't have. It's missing some lime. You still have to give it some. We gotta give it an edge. Now, to give it an edge, you could also do one thing. I'm gonna put this over here. I need to fix this whiskey. It's too sweet, man. So, to give it some bang, I'm not gonna put this. I want to mix another whiskey. I'm not gonna put that. This would be horrible to do. Put that in there. I need to give it a bang. What kind of bang do I want to give to this? I'm going to go foolproof. Man. This needs a little bit of foolproof action. This is too sweet. You know what? I'm, I'm not going to put a foolproof. I was thinking of putting stag. I'm not going to put stag. I'm going to fix it with a little bit of. Yes. The worst whiskey that I don't like to drink by itself. We're going to put a little bit, because this has rye. This has a good amount of kick of rye. So I'm going to put this in here. Boom. Like that. Just a little bit. I don't want to put a lot of that. Okay? I'm sorry to say. For anybody that lives at Penelope, you can officially go back to. You can go to Walmart, go get a test kit for COVID. Your taste buds might be messed up. Over here, I'm also going to say this Rio, man. The Rio. Oof. This is the sweetest. The Rio is shouldn't be as bad. Over here, Jay says Penelope Rio plus Penelope Toasted is the killer. Might be good with Havana too. We're not going to do that, okay? Because I do know Jay. This should spike up a little bit of some spice. This has a little bit of raw spice, a little bit of citrus on here, and I think that's what this needs. This Penelope needs that. There's something too aggressively sweet on here. Now for the distillers, master distillers of this, I do know if they're watching. They're probably saying, "Ooh, this guy doesn't know nothing." Well, guess what? Guess what, my man? I am, just like everybody else, a consumer. Unfortunately, I have a huge channel, and I get to review them. And I can say whatever I want to about a bottle just because I bought it. I like to review bottles for all my subscribers and everybody around the world, because just because somebody says it's good doesn't mean that you should believe them. There's a lot of people that get paid. There's a lot of people get paid to put this on the feeds so that you can officially buy it. And we are not in that game. As a matter of fact, I am in the game to save money. I want to save money myself, right? Just like all of you. So this one is definitely, I'm just going to say, if you like cocktails, you should get it and drink it with ice. It is not one that I would recommend. Let's drink this again. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Now that right there, my man, wow. Oof. That is good. What I just did right there, I'll put some ice. That is outstanding. Wow, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to start moving some of this so you can see what I just did, because I want to make sure that you guys are clear. Okay, so what I just did was, let's put this over here. We're going to move our Glencairn. A lot of whiskey enthusiasts, they think they know what they're talking about. You know what? You should cater to the people that are watching. I do know there's a couple channels there that they're not pretty transparent, and that's pretty sad. I don't believe in fundraisers. So for some of you, if you do see a fundraiser channel, fundraising, beware. Anyways, what we did, Wild Turkey 101, Penelope, Havana. Now, why did I do this? Because this has a little bit of rye spice in it. This is a bourbon whiskey. Wild Turkey Bourbon Whiskey 101. The proofing on this one's 101. So we have about almost the same heat. You shout out to Jay. Also, I do know that this didn't have really a citrus note. This had almost like a pineapple note, and most of it, to me, it tasted like pineapple. Maybe I had a little bit of a sweet little. There's a fruit called. There's like a Spanish fruit. I don't know how to. I don't even know how to say it. Guapado. Guapado. I don't even know what to say. It's like a Spanish fruit. That's a circle. You'll pop it open. It's a little bit sour, sweet. It had that, but sweet. I don't know what they call it. It's like super sweet. It had that kind of flavor. The maple on here, insane, ridiculous, but too sweet. Okay, then you add this on here. So I'm having it like this. And currently, I'm just going to. Currently, that is undefeated. That is really good. The Coca-Cola gives it that crisp pop, that crisp pop with that high, this hands with that thing, right? With high fructose. There we go. High fructose corn syrup. That's going to be banned eventually in this world. So, for all of you, hit that like button. Don't forget, man, Diablo, the moon, you. This is honestly, oof, it's too sweet, man. I'm going to say this. Some of you don't believe that I have another bottle. It's okay. I'm going to tell you, it's my fault to get another bottle. I tried it in the car. My bad. My fault. But I'm going to show you because I'm transparent. And I do know that sometimes I say stories and you guys don't believe it. It's okay. I'm going to show you the bottle. Let's put it on here. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so you guys don't believe that I have another bottle. It's a sin what I did. It's a sin. Should it be a sin? Should it be a sin? So again, we're gonna put this over here. What an atrocity! What an atrocity! And we're gonna put this over here. What an atrocity! What an atrocity! What a good word to use. What an atrocity! I have two. I have two. Is that good? No, it's not good. It's not good. What an atrocity. What an atrocity. What an atrocity. I have two Havanas. And again, I'm just going to repeat again. I'm going to drink this up. This is good with the 101. It's what an atrocity. That is so good. That is so, again, atrocity what I did. Atrocity what I did. I put it over here. What an atrocity what I did. Buying two of those. Oh, man. How do I feel right now after just knowing that I just spent $200? How do I feel right now? Well, I feel like I put money on the Toronto Blue Jays, and they were about to win the whole World Series, and I'm cheering, telling everybody it's going to be amazing. That's how I feel. And little by little, the Los Angeles Dodgers came back and just hit a homer in the bottom of the bottom of the ninth. Lord heavens. That's how I feel, okay? That's how I feel. I feel like I got ripped. I honestly feel like I bought some toilet paper that said it was double duty, real good toilet paper for an inexpensive price. And when I got home, used the toilet paper and my finger just ripped through. How many other examples can I tell you what I feel? because I'm a man that doesn't really show emotion. So it's kind of like, oof, how many other, what other feeling do I want to tell you? By the way, on the stream, oh, we're at $30 on the stream. Somebody just played some church music. Somebody's playing some church music. I think they need me to. Somebody's playing some church music. I think they want me to feel the Lord Jesus' presence. I might need it. I might need it. I might need it. Because this is a waste of money, man. It's a beautiful bottle, man. What in my lifetime? What can I put this? Where can I relate this to? Where can I relate this to in my lifetime? Man, trying to think. Where can I relate this to in my lifetime? I don't know how to relate this. How do I relate this in my lifetime of how I feel right now of this bottle ripping me, ripping my wallet? Okay, maybe some of you guys can relate. Maybe you don't. Long time ago, there was a game called StarCraft. Okay? My friend told me to rent it with him. He told me to rent it with him in Blockbuster. Blockbuster used to be a place where you can rent video games and you can rent movies. So my friend at the time, he told me, rent StarCraft. And I rented StarCraft. When I got home, we were playing the game and I just felt weird. I felt like I just wasted my time. I felt like I wasted my money. I felt weird, man. I felt weird. When he left, because we were younger, when he left, one of my friends, he left, my mother asked me, and I told her, I go, I don't know why I feel weird. Right now, I feel like I just I feel like I just burned up some money. And I'll never forget what she said. She goes, in your lifetime, there's going to be times when you're going to find situations that you're going to have to use your money to buy something and you're not going to like it. Just what's going to happen. So just know this. Don't feel bad, but it happens to everybody. That was one of the times. StarCraft. The funny part about the story that I just told you is, just like some of the whiskeys, right? A week later, I love that game. StarCraft 64, StarCraft in general, was one of my favorite all-time games. I was one of the best gamers till I found out that people in China used to play, and once the people in China used to play, forget it, I stopped playing. But definitely, for all of you, Joanne, thank you so much, Joanne, for the super chat. Currently, Joanne, thank you so much, Joanne. Currently, have you guys ever gone to Joanne's? Is it a place? Joanne's Fabric? Oof, that place. I've been to it one time. So much fabric. Point of the matter is, thanks so much, Joanne, for the super chat. Next week, maybe I might like this. You never know. But currently, I just want to tell you all this. Okay? It's my fault for buying the second bottle. I regret buying the second bottle currently right now. Do I regret how this tastes like in Ice and Coca-Cola? I don't. Let's drink this up. Let's drink this up. Somebody says that Joanne's Fabrics is closed. Are they closed? Michael's, is it open? I need to know how the lobby is open. But I kind of do regret buying this bottle. This is unopened. What am I going to do with this bottle? Well, what am I going to do with this bottle? I don't know, man. I don't know. But there goes $100. Okay? There goes $100. Okay? Straight up. Oh, you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm just joking. I know the owners of the liquor store. I just take it back. It's no problem. No problem. I know the owners. Anyways, Point of the matter is, how can I tell you this? Yeah, man, maybe next week I'm gonna regret it. So I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this for a week. I'm gonna keep my backup for a week, and next week I go back to this. But this is just the company. The company. If there was one thing they could do is maybe, maybe, maybe they didn't have to put the maple syrup cask, right? Honestly, it's giving me the sweetness of like a Canadian sweet whiskey. Canadian whiskeys, there's certain Canadian whiskeys that I can't have too much. I'm gonna give you an example which ones I can't have too much. The Canadian peach, really good, but I can't have it too much. The Canadian, there's another one. Canadian peach, salted caramel, another one that I can't have too much. Oh, man, what's that sound? Sounds like some booty clapping. I don't know. I don't know what that sound is. Sounds like some booty clapping. You know, when you're clapping some cheeks. Sounds like I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Okay. Anyways, I'm losing my train of thought completely. Let's put this over here. Let's drink this up. Okay. So for some of you who just walked in here, I'm mixing this with Wild Turkey 101 because it's just so. I don't want to say it's bad though. I'm gonna do this one time, just for my own sake. I'm gonna do this one time for my own sake. I don't hear no more booty clapping. Here we go. Let's put it over here. Boom. I'm gonna do it for my own sake. Okay. Again, let me just do it for my own sake. Oof. Let's see. By the way, tomorrow I might see the most craziest Michael Jordan memorabilia that I have ever seen. We're gonna see. All right, let's know this now. It's just too sweet, man. Honestly, it smells like a Canadian sweet whiskey. I can honestly say that. It smells like a Canadian sweet whiskey. There's one that resembles this. I'm trying to figure out which one. Now, if you're probably wondering, does it smell like George Dickel, the sweetness of George Dickel of Tennessee whiskey? It doesn't. It doesn't. It has more of a sweetness of Canadian whiskey. Like, you know the Crown Royals that are very syrupy? It has that. I just for my own recollection, let's see by itself. That is not a good whiskey. Wow, that's not a. That is. Mm-mm. Wow, man. Oh my lord. Honestly, man. You know what this reminds me of? I don't want to rip this company too hard. This reminds me of. For some of you ladies, you ladies are gonna hate this. This reminds me of pizza with pineapple. Lord heavens, it reminds me of pizza with pineapple. So ham and pineapple on a pizza, or I can't even say pepperoni. I can't. I wish I could say pepperoni, but this reminds me of ham and pizza on a pepperoni. You know how? I mean, not a pepperoni on a pizza. Ham and pineapple on a pizza. It's so super sweet, and you bite the ham, and the ham is sweet too. You bite the cheese is sweet too. Lord heavens, this is just so sweet. If this has some pepperoni and pineapple, ooh, maybe we're talking. You know, I've never had that. I've never had pepperoni and pineapple in my life. Am I gonna do that this weekend? I think I'm gonna do that this weekend. I'm gonna order two pizzas. One pizza that I want, and one pizza that has pepperoni and pineapple. I've never had it. I'm gonna do it this weekend. Pepperoni, and we're gonna do it live while I'm drinking whiskey. Pepperoni and pineapple. Again, we have to put that Wild Turkey 101. Let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. Double handle. Let's start cooking. Put this here, put this here, put this here. Let me take this off screen. You already saw. Singing bottle doesn't mean anything because I just told you. Worst buy I've ever done with the second bottle. I think I'm gonna have this on the end cap of the stream. Okay, so let's start cooking. But before we start cooking, let me move some stuff. I don't want some of this stuff to fall. I moved the olive oil. And what else am I gonna move? Oof, what else am I gonna move? I think I have everything, right? Everything moved. All right. Let's get ready to rumble. Put this over here. And here we go. Let's start cooking. Let's start cooking, man. I gotta get used to this dark time. We're officially cooking on almost like a different time zone. It feels like. Let's open this up. This is already hot. We're gonna close it. We're gonna close it. As a matter of fact, we'll open the top all the way because I'm doing chicken. I did clean up the grill, but we're gonna do it one more time because we had a little bit of white. We got a little bit of that white. I'm gonna do it one more time, baby. Got a little bit of that white. Alright, good. Good. A little bit of that white. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move some of this charcoal to the front. Got a little bit of that white. I'm addicted to cooking teriyaki chicken. Now, for some of you that are wondering, you're like, where's the teriyaki? Let me give you a hint. Let me give you a hint where the teriyaki is. All right, let me give you a hint. Before I give you the hint, we're going to set the stage strong. Okay, so here we go for a learning lesson for all of you. All right. Your chicken could be teriyaki chicken, right? But at the end of the day, if you're doing teriyaki noodles, it's going to be teriyaki and teriyaki. It's going to be double sweet. If you're doing double sweet, it's not going to be good. Just like you saw on this whiskey. Double sweet is never good. Why do I say double sweet? Because it finishes in maple syrup and rum cast. What the hell was I thinking? Well, I was thinking because it was higher proof now on this 101.8 compared to the 94 proof that they had previously. I thought it was going to be better. But it's not. It's just stronger in the sweetness. Now, if you're doing teriyaki chicken, you have to do your chicken. Okay? You got to do your chicken. You gotta do your chicken however it is you think is gonna be a little bit spicy. Put a little bit of spice on the chicken. Okay? Put a little bit of spice, put a little bit of character to your chicken, and then after you put a little bit of character and spice to your chicken, then you're talking. Now you're talking. Now you can officially, yes, now you can officially say you have something good. Salt and sweet is a great remedy to a perfect recipe. Okay? Great remedy to a perfect recipe. Anyways, let's start cooking. Start cooking. All right, this is good to go. Good to go, baby. Good to go. You guys see? Oh man, it smells good. Smells insane. Boom. You see it, you see it. Looks insane, looks good. Now what you want to also do is spread this out. Okay, make sure it's spread out. Make sure no piece is over any piece. I think this is good. They're all spread out. It's good. It's all spread out good. But just make sure though, like this over here, I could just put it over here. Make sure it's spread out. That's good, looking good. Slamp it up a little bit. Slamp your chicken up. It's good, look good. Looks real nice. For all of you, this is looking good. It's smelling amazing. I think all my neighbors are gonna hate this because it smells good. Cheers, all of you. I'm drinking whiskey, yes, whiskey with a little bit of Coca-Cola nice. Wood whiskey. Wild Turkey 101 with Penelope. Havana. Here we go, drink us up. Let's close this up. Make sure you don't want to overheat this. Remember, there's chicken, you don't want to have a lot of heat at the beginning. You don't want a lot of heat at the beginning, so you're going to close this up. Now what's going to happen currently is that fire that you just saw, it's going to calm down just a little bit. Fire's just going to settle down. While that's settling down, sounds all of you. On the stream, we had $30 on the super chats. Thanks to the Ryan, Jay, thank you so much, Jay. Hey, let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. That's good. Now, if you start to smell the air kind of smoky, open this up. All right, open this up. If you smell the air kind of smoky, open the son of a gun up. There you go. If you smell the smoky, open it up. You're gonna start moving the chicken, okay? Start moving that chicken, baby. It ain't gonna cook itself if you don't flip it. Let's start cooking it. Ooh, nice. man, this is so smoky, that chicken. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move this open. I'm gonna open this up. Open this up all the way. Real smoky, the chicken. It smells good. There's a little spice I can smell in the air. You guys put a little bit of spice on here, and that's good. A little bit of spice. Real nice. So let me start making sure. We're gonna make sure that the heat lowers a little bit. Here we go. Let's look at this. Make sure it's looking good. So far, it's looking real nice. Again, teriyaki chicken. How do you make perfect teriyaki chicken? Well, first off, you have to make your chicken thighs perfect. You see, it's a little bit raw here. You see that? You see it raw? Some of you don't see it, but I see it. It's a little bit raw there. You want to make sure that some of this is getting cooked right. So we're going to move some of this around. Make sure it's getting cooked. You see, this is looking good. Real nice. Real nice. But the other side, not so much. Not so good. We got to make sure it's getting cooked. This side is getting cooked too. You see this? It's looking good. Is it? Or is it not? This side, no bueno. You got to cook it up. You don't want to eat raw chicken. You see this? You see this? This is a good side. You just got to make sure to flip it. Make sure the good side, but the other side's no bueno. Good side, but look at this other side. Raw, it's raw. It's raw. Good side. Oh wait, we gotta put this back. Oh, this is cooking up. Ooh, you're getting a little fire here. Calm down, little fire. Calm down, little fire. Holy Lord, we got a little fire over here. It's dangerous, okay? Cooking chicken is one of the most dangerous things you could do in your life. Second most dangerous thing to do in your life, get with a Latina. Be careful. Get with Latinas, the most dangerous. You could get a knife in your head. All right? Don't get that knife in your head. Look at the smoke coming out of here. See the smoke coming out of here? A lot of smoke. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up because I want to make sure all the smoke comes out. For some of you, look. My dog acting like a Latina. My dog ain't a Latina. He a ghetto boy. He scratched me up. He scratched me up. Anyways, for all of you, cheers to all of you. I hope you enjoyed the stream and you learned something on the stream. That Penelope, man, poof. That Penelope, man. Okay, that's good enough. It's good enough. I cooked this up good enough. So here's what I'm gonna do. All right, here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. Learn from me. Okay, to keep the juiciness on your chicken. To keep the juiciness on your chicken, you are not going to be cooking this anymore on the charcoal. You see the juiciness? Forget about it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Forget about it. You got to put it away. That's looking good. Forget about it. Put it away. Look at the juice. Oh, look at this. This is just dripping. Forget about it. You put it away. We're going to put it all away. Oh, this is good. We're going to put this over here. Forget about it. Looks good. Other side looks amazing. Forget about it. We're going to put it over here. Looks fantastic. Put it over there. Looks fantastic. Put it over there. Another one. Fantastic. 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 They're all looking good. Fantastic. 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 All right, for all the fatties out there that want to learn, shout out to all the fatties out there. Look, if you're skinny and you're cooking in the microwave or your air fryer, learn from me. You see, good. Put it away. Away from the charcoal. Look how juicy it is. Put it away from the charcoal. Another piece. Whoa! That thing fell to the floor. I'm going to have to give that to the alligator. Ah, damn. Anyways, put this over here. Boom. Some of you probably like, what kind of scream was that? I don't know. I thought that was going to hit my brand new shoes. I thought I was going to hit my shoes, my man. That's why I was screamed. That was an ugly scream. Straight up, that was an ugly scream. No problem. No problem. That was an ugly scream. Guess what? I don't care. Let's close this up. You think I care? But I do care about my shoes. So, alligator, alligator, alligator. I have an alligator in my, I'm going to give it to alligator. Let's go. I'm going to give it to the crocodile. I'm going to give you the other one. The other piece of fell. There's the other piece that almost hit my brand new, beautiful. There you go. I used to throw into the water. I used to throw lamb. I used to throw lamb, leftover lamb that I didn't eat. And then the crocodile started showing up. And I stopped throwing meat to the water. And see, it's true story, true story. True story. I was throwing leftover chicken to the water because sometimes I couldn't eat them out. I was throwing leftover beef, lamb. Some of these gators started showing up. I was like, you know what? I need to chill out with that. I need to chill out. Shout out to all of you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget I'm from Miami 305. Anyways, point of the matter is, look, man. I'm going to say this. Shout out to all the boys in the channel. Shout out to all the ladies in the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. We stream every single day. I give you the good lowdown of the low. I lock in on the daily. Lock in for me. Here we go. Check this out. And I show you the best whiskey. There's no other channel that does what I do. There's no other channel that does what I do, man. Shout out to Jason Kane. You know what? University of Miami, the scrubs. Well, the scrubs. It takes a leader. It takes a leader to make the whole team scrubs. If you have a bad leader, you got a bunch of scrubs. Unfortunately, that's what it is for the University of Miami Hurricanes. Anyways, now that I said that, let me just straight up tell you, you don't want the juiciness to come out of this. Okay, so we're going to start taking this off. All right. Let's start showing you exactly what I'm doing. Okay. We don't want the juiciness on this chicken to fall out. I'm gonna tell you exactly why teriyaki chicken. You need that juicy. Look at that. Look at that. You need those juicy pieces. Yes, it's on the barbecue, and yes, I did go to Publix. Oh, look at that. If I lose another one, it's game over. Whoa! Ah, shit, I lost another one. Damn. I burnt the life out of my skin right now. I'm gonna throw another one to, damn. I need to chill out. I lost another one. Another one just fell on the, you know, what kind of scream is that you guys are saying? It's a scream of a man getting burnt 500 degrees, my man. All right, I gotta throw this to the lake. I gotta throw this to the ocean. I lost another one. I'm gonna throw it in the ocean. This one fell on the floor. I'm gonna throw it in the ocean. Let's throw it in the ocean. Cheech! Cheech in the chair is like, why is my wrench gone? Currently, I'm taking away wrenches that don't have memberships. That's what it is. Anyways, let's throw it in the ocean. I get them Crocs back. Here's the other piece. I dropped this on the floor. I'm gonna throw this in the ocean again. I might see some Crocs tomorrow. Let's throw it in the ocean again. Whoops. Okay, that one didn't hit you did you hear that? That one didn't hit the ocean. Shout out to the Florida Gators. Shout out to the Florida Gators because I might be seeing some Gators tomorrow. For all of you, I just want to make sure. Huge shout out to Cheech in the chat room. I do know that he's a very busy guy. I did tell a lot of people recently, I think a month ago, tell all of my members, if you have a ranch and you don't have a membership, it's nothing against you or me. It just means that maybe you're just not on YouTube often. We did review this one today on the stream. And for some of you, this is 101, okay, 101.8 proof. We reviewed this one. What do I think of this? Cap, what do I think of this? 101.8 proof, Penelope, Havana. I think this is too sweet. This is almost like a cocktail. I don't suggest this to anybody. I will never suggest this to anybody. But this is the 101.8. The one that had lower proof was about as sweet, but this one was a little bit thicker. Can I say one thing? We'll talk about it now. Let me show you my chicken. I'm going to tell you why I'm addicted to mall teriyaki chicken. I'm going to tell you. And I can't make the finished product on here. All you need to do is to get the wrench back, get the membership. That's all it is, Cheech. Get the membership. That way I don't look bad. You know what I mean, Cheech? Get the membership. That's all it is. Just get the wrench back. Anyways, point of the matter is, let's back up. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, for some of you that want to really lock in. Larry's locked in. Larry's locked in the chat room. Larry's locked in. Get the membership, Larry. Larry, get the membership up here. You can subscribe. Get the membership on the channel. Your name will be green and you could lock in every stream. Lock in! You lock in every stream. Anyways, for all of you, Miami Dolphins suck. Shout out to all of you. Let's officially blow my nose for the Miami Dolphins. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick for Miami Dolphins. Let's get a nice napkin. Let's blow my nose for Miami Dolphins. Oof. Gotta blow my nose for the Miami Dolphins. So did somebody say the Reaper horn? That would be, that's funny, that's funny. Okay, for Jason Kane, shout out to Jason Kane. Look, for all of you that support the channel, I really appreciate you. Why am I doing chicken today? Last month was brutal. I'm gonna be honest. Last month was brutal. It was, I don't even remember last month, man. I don't even remember last month. Last month was brutal. Okay? The super chats and the support we got on the stream was the lowest. I understand. Last month is just what it is. But you have to understand some of these streams, it comes out of my pocket. If I go over on the stream, like if I spend, for example, on the month, if I spend $500 or $600, $800 on the stream for the whole month, I have to subtract what you guys send. And on this month, I have to be very, very careful because I'm going to be putting a lot of money on this month. So yesterday, somebody said teriyaki chicken. And look at this. Ooh, look at this. Somebody said teriyaki chicken yesterday, right? It gave me a good idea to make some teriyaki chicken. But here's the catch. Here's the catch for all of you. Here's the catch for all of you. And I want to make sure you guys understand there's a huge catch. Huge catch. You see that I'm making this chicken. The chicken is honestly going to be insanely good. No doubt it's good. But here's the thing, okay? You need to make your chicken. If you're doing teriyaki chicken, I'm going to put this over here. I'll put this over here, and I'm also going to put the other thing that I put over here. If you're making teriyaki chicken, wait a minute. Let me back this up real quick. If you're making teriyaki chicken, you can't do teriyaki chicken with teriyaki noodles. All right. Let me end the poll in the chat room. We have 180 votes. 180 votes in the chat room. 180 votes. You can't do teriyaki chicken with teriyaki noodles. You can't do teriyaki fried rice with teriyaki chicken. It's just no bueno. It's just no bueno, man. It's no bueno. You can't do that. In the poll in the chat room, let's give you the total of the poll in the chat room. Poll in the chat room. Do you like teriyaki chicken with? And over here, 37% said fried rice. 37% fried rice. I don't have enough time to make some fried rice. Fried rice is leftover rice. So today I'm making noodles. Okay? 25% said white rice. White rice is beautiful. That means that I would make this teriyaki chicken, and I would put it on some white rice with some vegetables. That'll be cool. I like to have that in the mall. 19% said noodles, and for some of you, the last one was 19% said noodles and veggies. Why do you guys like veggies? What's wrong with you guys? Are you guys like 14 years old? You can't have them veggies? Wrong with you in the chat room? How can you not eat vegetables? I can't believe it. My chat room doesn't like vegetables. My chat room doesn't like vegetables. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna say this. My friend is black. My friend is black. I live in Florida, South Florida. Shout out to 305 954 786. You know what time it is. My friend is black. I've never seen my friend eat vegetables. Never seen him eat vegetables. I've also never seen him eat bananas. Never seen my own friend eat bananas. I did see him eat powder, protein powder. I've seen him eat protein bars. Bodybuilder. Bodybuilder. But point of the matter is, I don't even know why I even said that. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. Terrifying kids movie. What's your terrifying kids movie? I think for me, Willy Wonka, Chocolate Factory, man. For me, it's that one. For me, it's that one. Let's drink this up. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Those Oompa Loompas come out. I'm gonna take my Glock out, my shotgun out. You're so fast. You guys will think I'm breaking some breakers of Guinness World Records. You have no idea. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, man, might be the worst of the worst. That's a terrifying movie. Somebody says Nightmare on Elm Street, man. That Nightmare on Elm Street ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing. It's just a scary movie. You know what I mean? A scary movie to me, it ain't nothing, man. You got Freddy Krueger, you got all these scary. But if you have nice little Oompa Loompas, cute little, like not cute, but like good acting, nice little Oompa Loompas, little man, little people, man, that's the max creepo. That's like 100 out of 100. The max creepo, man. I can't go to Disney World because of that. Straight up, I can't go to Disney World because of that. Every time I go to Disney World, man, the cashier, I remember last time I went to Disney World, the cashier was like, hello, thank you. How would you like? Hello, thank you. Come on. Have you been having a happy time here in the store? You know what? I'm about to punch you in the face. Point of the matter is, too much creepo. It's too happy. Everything's, by the way, forget about what I just said. Look what I got here. I got a little piece of something. Let's try this out. Oh, man. So that's a little bit, oh, that's a little bit spicy. It has a, ooh. That thing gave me goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it. It gave me goosebumps. Damn. And I'm going to do some teriyaki noodles inside. It's going to be so good. Over here, have you seen Terrifier? Oof. You know what I've seen? I've seen Boys to Men singing when a woman was taking off her clothes one time. It wasn't. I had to pause that. I had to pause that, Boys to Men. I need to chill out. Let me blow my horn real quick. Man, I wish I could play Boys to Men on stream. Boys to Men. I wish I could play Boys to Men on stream. Shout out to all of you. There's a couple people in the chat room. You guys are chatting up. I appreciate all of you chatting up. Don't forget to subscribe. We stream every single day. Be part of the community. I'm still so blown. I'm still honestly. I'm terrified with this one. It's so sweet, man. I paid about $100 for that. What's the words I can use for this? I feel. What's the words I can use? Let me check some. I feel like I got played. That's the word. I feel like I got played with this company. This company played me big time, big time. Again, this is the seasoning I use. If you use this, don't use too much of this because it's a little bit spicy. But you need a spicy when you're doing teriyaki chicken. Now we're gonna start spraying this. We're gonna just spray this out a little bit. All right, spray this out a little bit. I'm gonna have another piece. I'm gonna have another piece. I need to cut my nails. Look at my nails. My other nails are good. All right, let's try this out. It's goddamn good. 10 out of 10. It's goddamn good, man. Oh, man, that's good. No eyes, no eyes. Damn, that's spicy. You know what reminds me of the spiciness that this reminds me of the spiciness of Popeye's chicken. You know the Cajun. By the way, it does have Cajun spice. Okay, it has Cajun spice. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that question off the screen real quick. You guys already answered it. All right, let's take it off the screen. Okay, so this has it has a Cajun kick. It's a little bit spicy, but this is a spice you need. It goes good with teriyaki noodles. So I'm gonna make some teriyaki noodles inside. I'm gonna mix it up, and it's gonna be teriyaki chicken. The sweetness on those noodles and the spiciness on this chicken is gonna be 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Let's check this out. For the meantime, I'm gonna say some of you are probably like, man, isn't this getting cold? Here's the thing. When I'm doing the noodles inside, I'm gonna be cutting this up and I'm gonna be putting it into my chicken. I mean, I'll be putting this into my noodles and I'm gonna mix it up so it's gonna get hot again. But look at the beautifulness on this. Oh, look at the beautifulness on this. It's nice. It's hot. It's still hot. This one's nice. I kind of want to eat this up. Look at the spices. You could tell. So I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have this piece. Wow. I'm gonna have. That's spicy. Wow. That's ridiculously. Wow. You can't beat that. Use the recipe that I give you. This is goddamn. And then with the noodles, damn. Ooh. I gotta put some eyes. This is good. Chat room, stay active. Don't forget to subscribe. We're 4 likes away from 60 likes. Hit the like button. Let's get those 60 likes. 4 likes away from 60 likes. On Super Chats, we're at $30. I think $32 on the stream. $32 on the stream. Don't forget to subscribe. But hit that like button. It's 57. Three away from 60. Let's check this out. Somebody's playing some Spanish church music. You hear that? By the way, April, you want to see my shoes? Okay, for some of you, if you're just still here, thank you for being here. I'm gonna make a drink before anything because on this. Oh shoot! No, no, no! Over here, Ryan Quinn going to chant. Look, I'm gonna say this. Ryan Quinn. God damn. Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn. 250 pounds going to sleep, chant. Tired as fuck, Reaper Crew. Lord heavens, Lord heavens. I can play, of course I can play music now. Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn. I'm going to make a drink for you, Ryan Quinn, okay? Shout out to Ryan Quinn. For some of you that are tuning in, you guys you never expect anything on some of the streams. You never expect when it's going to happen. There's a lot of people that send super chats at the end or maybe close to the end or when we need some, live. Ryan Quinn, here we go. This is going to be for Ryan Quinn. So Ryan Quinn, here we go, Ryan Quinn. Shout out to Ryan Quinn. Man, I hope you learn. And you know what? I'm going to do this for all of you, okay? Ryan Quinn just sent 250 pounds. That's like $500. That's for $500. Let me show you exactly what I'm going to do, okay? So let me, okay, I have the whiskey. Don't fall asleep yet, Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn, shout out to Ryan Quinn with the 250 pounds. That's like $500. That's like $500. Okay, let me show him. Okay, here we go. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep, Ryan Quinn. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, here we go. Best thing I can think of is something I want to do. So for all of you, I'm gonna take out the worst whiskey on here because I just don't like Wild Turkey 101. Blackened, we haven't drank Blackened yet on the stream, Ryan Quinn. 250 pounds, that's 300, that's $500. $500 on the stream. On the stream, man, $400 on the super chats. I need to finish this. You comprehend, eh? I need to finish this. Okay. Hey, by the way, I'm going to keep us still on the screen. I'm going to take us on because we didn't drink it today on the stream. I might put it on tomorrow's stream. I was planning on drinking it. So, George T. Stagg, Eagle Rare, Fortaleza. This is the best Fortaleza you can get. Honestly, there's a lot of people that think that they know that so-and-so is the best. No. The Reposado is the best, okay? And we're going to, before anything, oh, wait a minute. It's just there's so much going on here in my head. All right? Here we go. We're going to put some ice over here. Damn. Damn. All right. Look at the amount of eyes we got. Shout out to all of you and huge appreciation. Huge appreciation. Over here, Ryan Quinn, I'm still here just resting my eyes. Don't close your eyes yet, Ryan Quinn. Hi, Ryan Quinn. Shout out to the super chat. I really, for some of you that don't understand, like, you understand how this helps all next month. You guys understand. Here we go, Ryan Quinn. So, here we go. First off, first thing we're going to do is we're going to move to this chicken. This chicken's honestly the best. You have to do this when you're doing teriyaki chicken. Again, you want to add the flavors onto your noodles, onto teriyaki. Then you could cut this up and put it in there. Point of the matter is, here we go. What do you want me to do, Ryan Quinn? George C. Stagg second? First? Or am I going to do the Fortaleza? Oh, by the way, I like this. I know many of you probably don't, but currently, I kind of like that one more than this. Let's back this up. This is the inexpensive whiskey, but you're going to mix this up. Okay, so we're going to put this over here. Boom. Am I still putting this Angel's Envy on the stream? Yes. Still putting Angel's Envy on the stream. Ryan Quinn. Let me know if he closes his eyes, I pick. If he closes his eyes, I pick. We're using Scatterbrain. Here we go. We'll put some Scatterbrain on here. By the way, was this even twisted? Wakey, 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 Ryan Quinn. Wakey, wakey. Okay, we're going to put, wait a minute. Ooh, damn. Peanut butter and chocolate pretzel. Put this over here. A little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Ryan Quinn says stag and scatter. Oof. He doesn't want me to drink the Fortaleza. That's okay. If anybody wants a super chat for me to drink it, I don't think I'm going to drink the Fortaleza unless he says it. I'm not drinking this Fortaleza unless he says it. By the way, I can't get messed up. I know people think that I can, but I'm not sure. So we're going to do this George C. Stagg. By the way, Coca-Cola over here. Coca-Cola over here. That's the way to do this. Shout out to all of you. I'm going to do this. We got to empty this out eventually. George C. Stagg, I have a backup. Currently, one of my favorites, George C. Stagg. Ryan Quinn. Here we go, Ryan Quinn. I'm going to say right now, George C. Stagg is what I want to drink. I got to celebrate my favorite month. My favorite month of the year is November. My favorite month of the year is November, and I'm just going to put this backwards because it doesn't look good like this. It looks better like this. My favorite month of the year is November. Why is November my favorite month? Because you get to be with family. I don't have a huge family, but now I kind of have a huge family, right? Because all of you are in the chat room, and you're making this community amazing. So I have to thank all of you. George C. Stagg, real deal. I need to finish this bottle up. Let's drink this up. George C. Stagg. Ryan Quinn, here we go. Let's drink this up. Ah. Oh. 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 I went down the wrong pipe. Oh. Ah. It went down the wrong pipe. Oh. 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 Do it again. Somebody say, relax. It went down the wrong pipe. Oh, oh shit. God, I drink this up. Uh, oh, God, that ice is a saver. Wow, that went through. I went down the wrong pipe. I forgot. I thought it was tequila. It was George C. Stagg. What the hell am I doing? It went down the wrong pipe. God dang. Let me drink this up. God. Oh. For some of you that drink this, make sure you remember what you're drinking. It's like drinking tea. When you drink the tea, it's water. Oh, man. You suck it up, you're like, damn, what's that? It's like drinking Sprite, but you're drinking Dr. Pepper. I almost. Ooh. Now, let me relax. George C. Stagg. Now I know. What the hell happened there? Wrong pipe. You know what? Just to make sure. Just to make sure that my pipes are clean. Man, my shoes are clean too. I'm wearing some shoes. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you. George C. Stagg is up. Much better. Much better. Those are fireworks in your mouth. Caramel sponsors. Strong Oak. Strong Oak. It's almost like tannic oak on this point. Strong Oak. A little bit of cinnamon, a little sprinkle of pepper, a little bit of sprinkle of pepper. A dark fruit, not as dark fruit, but the dark fruit is like the most ripest dark fruit. Real good. Oh, man. I might have to take this off the screen. I'm going to take this off the screen. I'd rather play some music, if anything. If Ryan Quinn wants me to play some music, I'll play some music. But currently, I'm just going to say currently, I'm drinking Scatterbrain. The whiskey of the stream, honestly, I personally think Eagle Rare is a treat, man. Eagle Rare is a treat. Some of you don't value Eagle Rare like I do. We're gonna put this. I don't even think I have. You can't even see the Penelope. You know what? We're gonna put the Penelope on screen. Why not, man? Why not? That's messed up not to do it. We already did the whole stream about Penelope. Shout out to Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn has his eyes closed, most likely, listening to this stream. For all of you that haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Subscribe here in the corner. Get that membership. That was crazy. Taking it down the wrong pipe. George C. Stagg. The proofing on this one is not too high. It's only 129 proof. 129.2 proof. It's not too high. Not too high, man. Not too high. Shit. Not too high. Well, you need one more lock to get to 70. Damn. By the way, I did want to use a banana one. Scatterbrain has a banana one. Shout out to Jason Kane in the chat room. Jesus. Good Fred, but he did say, in moderation. There's one Scatterbrain that's yellow. It's yellow. It's yellow. There's a Scatterbrain that's yellow. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken out of the screen. Okay, let's take the chicken out of the screen because I could multitask, right? So I can show the finished product. I can multitask. I can show the let me see. Let me see. Oh man, this chicken looking good. I can multitask. Oof. Let me say this. For all of you, let's go back to some of the whiskeys that we had on stream. The best whiskey on stream, personally, Eagle Rare 10 year. Okay? I didn't have some of the other whiskeys, but we're going to say, we did say that whiskeys, oh, we got to drink this one, though, again. For all of you watching, I know it's Tuesday. I hope you appreciate Tuesday. You guys awesome? Let's back up one time, one time. Yes, yes. Let's back up one time. I'm drinking Scandal Brain with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, yes, yes. Let's suck it up one time. Here we go. I want to show you my finished product too. So the noodles are gonna be quick. I just put the noodles in there. They're gonna be quick. All right. What I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna actually do. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do the rare. How does this Eagle Rare compare to the Jersey Stag? I'll play the Jersey Stag right in the smaller glass. Woo! Let's compare real quick. I'm gonna turn this around real quick. Igor Tenure is something you guys need to get. It's really good. Here we go. Let's nose out. God, this is such a perfect whiskey. A perfect whiskey. Shout out to all of you. And huge shout out to Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn. I see you, Ryan Quinn. Here we go. Let's drink this up. This is goddamn amazing. It's perfect. You guys understand, if you're drinking a lot of whiskeys, you realize how perfect this is. This is perfect. This is so good. The proofing on here is so perfect. 45% ABV. You know what makes me realize that's perfect? Because today, I bought the Penelope Havana. I paid about $100 for this, and it doesn't suck, but it's just too sweet. Damn. Damn. I need to check my noodles. Let's check my noodles. Woo! Yes. Let me show you the finished product. Noodles. All right, here we go. We're gonna put this on here. But wait a minute, I need to make sure nobody. Oh Lord, I don't want to hear the commercials. All right, here we go. We're gonna.
It's time to ask more of our bros.
Oh no, man, no! I don't want to hear the commercials. Anyways, what we're gonna do is, what the heck? Here we go. I'm gonna show you what we're doing. Teriyaki chicken. Shout out to all of you, teriyaki chicken. Again, this is Jersey Stag. Teriyaki chicken. There's a teriyaki chicken. I cut it up. I got my noodles in there. I got the broccoli. Teriyaki chicken. Let's put this a little bit lower so you guys can see. Teriyaki chicken. I want to make sure you guys do know, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We are #1 channel for a reason, and I'm going to keep it like that. Broccoli. I bought the broccoli, but it's frozen. I bought frozen broccoli. Frozen broccoli. It's a mix of broccoli and cauliflower with the noodles. Noodles looking beautiful. So this is teriyaki chicken. I didn't bring a fork to eat in front of you guys. I'm just going to heat this up again. But the point of the matter is, here we go. There is a finished product, teriyaki. Teriyaki chicken with noodles. Look at that. I hope you guys like. You have to thank Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn. But this chicken's good. I want to. Damn, that chicken good. Damn. By the way, we did have a huge shout out to Ryan Quinn. Damn, where the Ryan Quinn at? Ryan Quinn's sleeping. He is sleepy boy. Anyways, you can get this at the store, but you have to get the frozen broccoli and the frozen cauliflower, and you could get noodles that you could make teriyaki. But you have to do this. The chicken's gonna be a par, so you're gonna have the saltiness on the chicken, the spices on the chicken, and the teriyaki. Oof, that teriyaki. Yes. So we have George T. Stagg. George T. Stagg. Here we go. Let me make sure it doesn't go down the wrong pipe. That's what's up. Damn. Oh. Woo. That's a beauty. Why is it my favorite? I'm jumping up, baby. Man. Yeah. Let that coochie be. Hands on your knee. Hand on your knee. Hand on your knee. Check. Anyways, I'm gonna have to buy one of these. Hey, that coochie be. I'm gonna have to buy one of these again. Knee. Hand on your knee. Check their ass for Reaper. Anyways, I'm gonna have to buy another one of these. I don't want to reach out to them. Ryan Quinn, another super champ. Ryan Quinn, Pink Pony. No, stop it. Look, man, I don't want to cry, man. Pink Pony. He says Pink Pony. He says Pink Pony. I ain't playing no Pink Pony. You crazy? You crazy? You out of your mind, baby? You out of your mind, baby? But there is something I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play something for Ryan Quinn. Let's get it. Here we go. Here we go, Ryan Quinn. Gen Zs aren't worthless. Gen Zs aren't worthless. We're gonna play some music for Ryan Quinn. Here you go, Gen Zs. This is gonna be, for some of you that do not know, this is Juice WRLD, the remix. And for some of you guys are gonna like this. But for all of you that are old, you don't know what it is. The point of the matter is, Ryan Quinn, you have to thank Ryan Quinn. Today's stream is dedicated to Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn, dedicate this one for Ryan Quinn. Here we go. Am I a DJ or not? Am I a DJ or not? You guys are always on it. Am I a DJ or not? Do I get the BJs? Do I get the BJs at the club? I'm going to say this. You know who gives the worst BJs? The worst BJs are the skinny girls. Damn, they stink. Stinky asses. Let me move this out of the way. Anyways, all of you, here we go. We're going to move this out of the way. Ryan Quinn is officially on the stream. Here we go. We're going to do this for Ryan Quinn. By the way, I'm going to eat this. You like this? Yes. Check this out. Who likes rubbing tugs? I don't. I don't like rubbing tugs. Let's put this over here. We're going to do this for April, Neil, Ira, Soto, and all the Mexican people. Yesterday was, what's it yesterday or Sunday? Sunday was El Dia de los Muertos. Fortaleza. We're going to do Fortaleza because Ryan Quinn approves. For all of you, here we go. I'm thankful for all of you watching. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. And what I'm going to do is Fortaleza Tequila, Reposado. For all of you, here we go. One time, as it goes up. That's goddamn amazing. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. Holy Lord, Jason Kane. I see you, Jason Kane. I'm gonna say this. The best reposado in the market. You thought G4 reposado was good? Nah, man. That's really good. Ah, man. I can't believe it. This is better than the Penelope. That's better than the Penelope, man. Let's drink the rest of this. Shout out to Ryan Quinn. Ah, man. That is dang. You gotta get that tequila. It's hard to find that tequila. I'll let you know, it's very hard to find that tequila. Follow the Watson. We're gonna end the stream. We're gonna end the stream soon. Huh? We're gonna end the stream soon. Oh, this is still hot. Teriyaki chicken with the vegetables, the noodles. I can't wait to have this. For all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say it's one time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. Huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to Ryan Quinn, big super chat today on stream. USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there in the moon. On the stream, we have $400 on super chats. We have made it to the top. We have made it to the top 50 in the USA on super chats today. On the USA, on super chats on YouTube, we made it to the top 50 today on Tuesday. For any of you that hold crypto, I'm gonna say this, stay in the sidelines. Get ready when it comes time. Get ready when it comes time. Wait a minute, time out. Ooh. Wait a minute, time out. Woo. Wait a minute, I gotta play my song.
About how I divide my time. It's very careful.
I said Indian dude talking. You know, Indian dudes that talk to me, I don't listen to them. Let me end the stream like this. This was my song for October. You guys are awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the stream right now. Put it in. Woo! 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 Put it in. Yes. You gotta put it in. You shout out to the USA. For any of you that have Dallas Cowboy, if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, oh man, it's horrible. No. Yes. You shout out to Ryan Quinn. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You guys are awesome. We are officially out here. You saw what we drank. Huge shout outs to my ranches, Farm Kitty, April, Neil, Ryan Quinn, Jason Kane, everybody. And send super chats. You guys are amazing. Oh man, I can't wait to eat this. By the way, teriyaki chicken. I'm addicted. You guys are awesome. Tune in tomorrow. I'll see you soon. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Let's hit it. It's time for me to get the heck out of here. Woo! It's time for me to get the heck out of here. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? You guys are awesome. I'll see you soon. I'll see you, Jason Kane. Ryan Quinn. You know what time it is, Ryan Quinn. I hope he's not falling asleep. You know the verdict on this one. Be careful with this. I'll see you all soon. Thank Ryan Quinn in the chat room. Big super chat, big supporter. I'll see you soon. Reaper officially sign out. Guess what? Boom, 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 boom. Just like the wind. You know what I'm going to say right now, Reaper Crew? I'm signing out. I'll see you all soon. Reaper officially sign out. I'll see you tomorrow. Reaper sign out.